Yo, Jay, what is happening? So I'm going to also read you guys something. So I'm going to literally post a video, and one of those three topics in that video is health, wealth, and mental stability. One can treat, especially since we got new people in here, one can treat most, almost I would say 99% ailments that comes upon the body within 2 to 14 days. Let me tell you that. One can treat most ailments that comes upon the body within 2 to 14 days, but we run to the doctor who is not interested in treating us or healing us in 2 to 14 days, more like 25 years, because they understand that you are a cash cow. The pharmaceuticals go along with it because they know you're going to be going back and forth and buying the actual prescriptions for it. So it's like a win-win situation for them. Number two, wealth. Everybody knows if you have an open wound on your body, what is the first thing you do? Somebody put it in the chat. You must stop the bleeding, correct? You have to stop the bleeding. Like you have an open wound, you stop the bleeding. My boy said, put salt on it. Marissa said, put breast milk. I love them Cambodian ways. But the key is you must stop the bleeding. You have to stop the bleeding. So when you're financially bleeding, ooh, why are you not stopping it? Why are you allowing it to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years where you're just financially bleeding out? You see? So I got into that today and I started, so you guys have to check that post out, because in order to stop yourself from financially bleeding, you must stop the bleeding. And where are you financially bleeding from? You see, you got to find the wound. Is it coming from your 9 to 5? Is it coming from your bank? Is it coming from your investments? Is it coming from your 401k? Wherever the bleeding is happening, you must stop it. Then when you stop the bleeding, you must 100% go back to the health and go back to treating yourself. You see, so one must be able to get educated. So that's when the mental capability comes into the play. Technology is amazing. You can find out everything from your phone. You can find out everything from your phone. So when you start educating yourself on how to stop the bleeding financially, how to 100% start treating yourself, and then you have to be mentally stable to be able to do so. You see what I'm telling y'all, beautiful people? So I'm going to read y'all something that I read this morning that literally sparked that topic. All right. Because for those who know me, I read every day. This is the book that I'm reading, and I'm reading like day by day. I can read it in like, I'm a super fast reader. So it is nothing but maybe not even 200 pages. It's like more like let me show you direct to hell. It's 100 topics. So I read a page every day. Today it says, learn, unlearn, relearn. Can I get some fire in the chat for that topic? Learn, unlearn, relearn. The best leaders are like school children. They spend their days learning. Graham, what did you ask me the other day? You always say that you try to become a better educator. How do you do so? And I always say, I always remain a student. We live in a world where new knowledge and facts are appearing all the time. Until the 1900s, it was estimated that the amount of human knowledge was doubling every 100 years. And since then, this time frame has been dramatically shrinking. Today, it is estimated that total human information and knowledge is doubling almost daily. You hear that? It is doubling almost daily. So watch this. At the same time, a lot of knowledge is quickly becoming outdated and superseded. Ideas that are valid today may have little relevance or value tomorrow. As a leader, you must deal with the exponential growth of newly available knowledge that typically has a shortened lifespan of relevancy and usefulness. We see this phenomenon everywhere. Here's some examples. A new manufacturing or supply chain processing becoming obsolete within a year. Data on a new market for year products becoming useless in a few months' time. Adopting new best practice leadership styles and models being required on almost annually basis. Keeping up with never-ending new cybersecurity threats and other risk management challenges. Juggling numerous upgrades to every system that process you manage. Have y'all noticed that the iPhone is always trying to ask you for a new iOS system? I'm telling you guys, these are crucial things. Continually adapting to new rules and procedures on everything from data privacy to corporate governance. Constant pressure to restructure and reorganize in the face of new evidence that things can be done better. So watch how it gets juicy. It's impossible to be a successful leader if you're not constantly learning and unlearning and relearning. Bad luck if you have no interest in reading articles or books, in attending conferences, or hearing about other people's ideas and experiencing. This is why Atlanta is so important. Let me repeat that. It is bad luck if you have no interest in reading articles or books, in attending conferences, or hearing about other people's ideas and experiences. You're doomed. Listen what it says. You are doomed if you're uncomfortable in giving up your old opinions and understanding to make space for new concepts and ideas. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Very soon, CEOs may be known as CLOs, which is Chief Learning Officers, and job interviews for management position may focus on candidates' willingness and ability to learn rather than other qualifications and achievements. Adjust your mindset, which is the next, because it gives you the structure, then it tells you how to implement it on the daily basis. This is what I love about this book. Adjust your mindset. Are you comfortable in having your assumptions, beliefs, and understandings challenged by new ideas and accepting that much of your existing knowledge and understanding will become redundant? If not, you need to be. Here's some little ideas. Every month, carry out knowledge audit by keeping a note. And remember, I told y'all you guys should start journaling your journey through this actual whole journey. New ideas and concepts that you come across in the past month that seems important to your work, but you may not have fully understand it. So drop that down. Just like kind of like what you're doing right now, Ant. How you just picking up new things on a daily basis. You're getting wiser and wiser. And like light bulbs are like clicking. Jot these down because you're going to have to teach your kids these. You understand? So when your kids have these little, like, I don't understand, like, bro, you're going to have so much like data, so much information to directly like right then and there. See how it took you about 2-3 days to kind of like even get a better understanding? Bro, you can give this to your kids in like 5 minutes. You see? That is how you change generational wealth. I want to give you guys this information before I dive into the charts. The relevant knowledge, processes, hard and soft skills that you need to start learning about. Number 3, which of your old thinking patterns, ideas, and knowledge are no longer relevant and have been superseded? Here's the best one I like out of everything. Find like-minded colleagues or mentors to discuss all this with and to hold you accountable for pursuing any new learning and training, and to encourage you to let go of any outdated mindsets. OBG. This is OBG. Reading is the key. There's always something that you can read or listen or which improves your knowledge and wisdom. It might relate to technical skills, leadership skills to your organization or industry, or to the business environment. Use your time wisely. Always carry these reading materials with you to read in quiet moments, perhaps when you're on the flight, when you're in a taxi, when you're sitting at your home, plug into classes. This is OBG. The name of this book is 100 Things Successful Leaders Do, Little Lessons in Leadership by Nigel Cumberland. Screenshot that. So not only do I get fit every morning, but immediately when I come home, I pump knowledge into my body because I know I got testosterone flowing. I'm extremely aggressive. I'm also coming down from a relaxing state from just being like an animal, because I am an animal in the gym. Understand that. I'm a fucking animal in the gym. There is no niceness. There is no conversations. I am like ready to eat somebody alive because I'm too happy. I'm too positive. So that's where I express my anger. That's why I release my tension. That's where I get down at. That's where the true dog is like. That niggas be like, bro, what the fuck is, bro, you all right? Hell yeah, I'm all right. Get back. Get your ass back. I don't talk to people this early. You understand? So let's talk about what we're going to be doing today, because we're going to be skating through the market. So this class is not going to be for so much as the beginner class, but it's going to be for the individuals who understand and also want to understand. And I'm going to be showing you more of the developed phase of how to basically just dive through the market. And once you have a skill, I don't care what court you put me on, I'm going to be able to make a layup. I'm going to be able to make a free throw. I'm going to be able to make a bank shot. I'm going to be able to shoot the ball, no matter what court you put me on. No matter what ball you give me, I'm going to be able to handle the ball. You understand that? No matter what gloves you give me, I'm going to be able to knock somebody's asses out. Like, these are facts. So this is this is what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to share my screen, beautiful people, and we're going to skate through the market. Let me get everything set up. We're going to skate to the market. How many people know how to skate? How many people know how to skate? But before I get started, where's my pen? My baby girl be taking my pens and moving them all over the place. Where's that pen at? I got a little here. And it writes. You figure skating when you was young? Well, damn, Shannon. Okay. Ms. Days, can you go over navigation in TV? I can never zoom in and out of navigate like all these talks you do. Like far as like, what do you mean? Like talking about on the trade like this, on the trading view? So I'm just like using my mouse to do so. My mouse will take me in. I hold my mouse down and it'll pull me over. You see your pricing over here? That basically makes it smaller. That makes it bigger. You see this little, all your price range over here? You see my mouse? Once you go like that, that's what you're missing right there, Ant. That's what you're missing. And if you want to reset it, right click, reset chart view. There you go. What's up, Megan? You know how to skate? I love it. I think I seen you rollerblading or some shit, right? All right, so we're gonna skate. Y'all put some requests in the chat so we can basically get some pairs to skate to. It says get your ass out the way. Stay on this, stay on SPX. Let me remove the drawings then. So how I do it, I go to my week. I always start on my week. I reset my charts. I pull it back. I immediately find the one-legged monster. You understand that? You see how you see this little bitty candles? Even if I reset the chart, that is still little bitty when I bring it back. So the first thing I want to do is take the highest high and the lowest low and then trap the market. I create the court. Bang. I have to create the court. That's the first thing I want to do, create the court. Everybody knows the yellows are going to be the weak. That's how my color construct is. You see the little one-legged monster already? Let me show you what I mean by one-legged monster. I want to find the market where it basically pushed off and came over here, but yet has not came back down yet. That's what I mean by that. You see what I'm saying? So that created from here, it came all the way and touched there, and now it's working its way down. You see that? So it can literally come from here because this is too much like good. This is too much like right. You understand that? So what structure will have it do is push on back up here and then try to come on back down here. Because it's just too much, it's just too easy to hit it like that. You see that, beautiful people? That's too easy to find that structure. So watch this. If I do how the structure would normally work, watch this. And I go from wick to wick to wick. This is what I would, let me go into it. Let me see it. So there we go. I would say it will come up like this. See these wicks right here? Make it big for y'all so y'all can see it. Y'all see these wicks right there? These little sticks. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. See all of this right here? This lets me know there's a lot of bullish force right there. So watch how I do my thing. I line it up with the bullish force. So that also means there's going to be some rejection right here. So that lets me know the market ain't just going to flow up here. It's going to get rejected right here. This is a weekly chart, so watch it. It'll come here, it'll reject about right here, buy out. And that's where you're going to start seeing some sell action. And because it's a weekly chart, on your 15-minute, you'll see big movement, all right? But it's not really movement. It's just literally dropping down to retest the new floor of these wicks right here. So it'll pull up in them, like up in this range, to this wick, and then drop back down to these wicks right here, buy out. And then it'll flow back up to about right up in here. And that's when you'll start seeing your major droppage right here, buy out. And that's when it'll come back down and it'll test these wicks again. It'll have more sellers because look at where it's at in my stochastics. Look at where it's at right now. It has to come right here, but it's right here. So that lets me know it's going to push up to about right up in here. Let me get some fire in the chat if you understand what I just said. In my stochastic, it just peaked into being overbought. It's not max overbought. So no matter what time frame you go to, I'm going to give this one the dominance because before it goes back down, it's going to reach max overbought. So that lets me know it's going to fly up a little more. That's how I know it's going to come up in here. And when it comes up in here, it's going to get trapped on the top because that roof is now going to be your floor. So when it comes down, it's going to have to need more sellers to break through the floor. So you're going to see it come and retest right here, which creates a new peak like this. You see the new peak right here that I just created? Bang. And then it comes back up. It tests the backside of these wicks. And that's where you start seeing your downtrend happen. And now you have enough to break through your floor, which is now your roof. And it comes down and starts getting trapped with the EMA 9 about right here. Boom, tests the floor, which is the backside, is now your roof. Boom, now you drop down, EMA 200 has it, which is right here. Boom, now it retests back to these wicks. Boom, and now you start seeing it complete the little one-legged monster right here. Boom. And now you see it retest back to the EMA 200 because it's a magnet. It will suck it back up. Boom. And now you have your literally your slingshot. Boom. You see, that's how it works. So when I take this, let me get out of there. Boom. And I do a line chart. Watch it. Bink. Look at there. You see that? Anthony, don't break your brain right now. I see your eyes. I see your eyes beaming through me, through my Zoom right now. Don't break your eyes. That's some advanced ass shit I just did right now. I went from a candlestick chart to a line chart by using the path to show individual, this is how I would project it. You see, these are candles, but you can also use line charts, bar charts. And when you, George said, like, what the fuck? But check it out. If I just came on here right now, you would not know I drew that. You see it? Look at that. That's like, that's your M. It's just an ugly M. You see that? But it's an M. And that's how you have to wait for the top of max being overbought to get into a sell position, because if not, you come over here, watch this, let's go back to your candles. If you come back over here to a 1 hour, you're gonna see it in the uptrend. You see it in those little higher time, those smaller time frames. Let me reset it. You see it, you're gonna see that uptrend because that's an uptrend. Why? Because in the week, it's trying to make the other leg of the M. You see that? Let me draw the M. That's like a perfect M. You see that? But that's too much like right. So the market could easily come all the way up here and then drop back down like it did right here. But that's too much like right. So structure will literally make it do something like this. So let's get rid of that. Let me get some fire in the chat. Get some fire in the chat. That's fire. Y'all take a photo of that. Because that shit's fire. And sometimes how I like to play on the charts, I like to project this type of energy on a line chart, leave it, and see how it structurally plays itself out. And that's how you become a better individual, with literally projecting on the indices without using your money, but mentally trading. I mentally trade. And I go, that's what I will do. That's what I think the market is going to do. So when I see this structure on an odd JPY or USD JPY or EJ, I don't care. The minute I see that structure, it's like, boom. It hits home, you see? So let's dive into it. We got our week. We got our week. Let's go to your day. What do I like to do on the day? I like to trap the day. And when I trap that day, everything beyond that time frame lets me know I got your ass now. I got your ass now. There's nowhere you can go. Y'all see, that is a green candle on the day pushed up by the EMA 9, which confirms the movement of it having a lot of bull pressure. Look at where my stochastics is at. Let me mark up max overbought and max oversold right here. Bink. That is my what? My big sell area. Down here is my big buy area. I see that look again, and I'm gonna break it down for you. Stochastics is literally your exponential moving average. I never use that word. This is how the money moves. So see the little block area right here in the middle? That's normal movement. That's normal pricing. Means Snickers are 59 cents. But when Snickers get about $1.39 like they are right now, they way overpriced. That's when you see the market coming over here. And when things are way overpriced, it has to normalize itself. So it drops back down in normality. That's why you see it go up here and drop back up in here. But when you have a lot of selling pressure, it'll go from being overbought to being oversold, meaning the price is like really, really low. And that's when you have your stock mentality. You see? Buy low, buy at the dip. So this is when you want to buy and want to like buy it up. You see? You want to sell it down, buy it up. If you see it over here in the middle, you want to watch it, because these are going to be where it's basically going to start literally normalizing itself and then making like decisions. These are like all big decision areas. So that's when you see your rejection, 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 rejection. You see that? And again, this is some advanced type shit, Ant. So just skate with me, bro. We just skating today. So once I get my day trapped, I know I have it in a full court press. I see that it already rejected from the floor. I see it already rejected from the roof. The minute I get into my 4 hour, I know that the market is pushing up. Look at the stochastic, how it's coming to that red line, which is the communicator to say, yo, Ant, why are you trying to go down right now? We got to go back up and fill up the M like we was doing on the week. This is what he's telling you right now. Get your ass back up here so we can make the proper structure, bro. You see that? So when I see my 4 hour and I go, oh shit, this guy about right here. So I pull my charts back and I say, where do I think this guy is going to start pushing back up at? Because he's already right there with the red line, I know he's gonna push back right here. You see these wicks right here? Let me show you. You see these two little candles right here? Not these candles, these two candles. See that wick right there? This big wick right here? That lets me know that that is enough pressure where this guy is going to stop. You see that? So I basically do just like this. Bing, that's my 4 hour trap. Now, when I go to my 1 hour, and why do I put a 4 hour trap? Because that's where I personally think the market will retest from. It'll directly drop and it could bounce directly from here. You see that? Let's go to your 1 hour. My 1 hour is going to be where I think the market will flow into my 4 hour trap, get stuck in there, And then that would be my watch zone. So my 1 hour is always going to be between my EMA 9 and my 4-hour trap. So it's going to be bounded like right up in this little area right here. And you're going to see a lot of playroom right here. You see that playroom? See these wicks right here? So it could drop easily to here because it's already hanging at the literally the base of being overbought. And now it wants to come down. And if that thing flows all the way down, there's no rejection until down here. Y'all see that? The next rejection is like right here. Let me put it so you can see it. So if the next rejection is right here, I would even say about right here, buy out. The next rejection that will stop this blue line to go back up is right here. So that means it could easily come by right up in here. You see that? It could come into this space right here. Let me get some fire in the chat if you understand that. See that big wick? Yes, exactly. So that's how I project. And I say, all right, this would be my 1 hour watch zone on an SPX. And that's how I can literally go right here. And I say, this is all I need from there. This is all I need from there. I'll go back. You see how that's my day. You see how it's like stuck right there. You have the little wick right up in here. And you have that push up right there. Look at that doji. What did I tell you? Look at this doji right here. How do you trade off the doji, beautiful people? How do you trade off the doji? The next candle must close above the doji. Wait for confirmation. That is confirmation. Once this candle closes, the next candle retests. That's where you open up your long, place your stop loss under the doji, and look at that. Look at that trade. That's a fucking an amazing trade. That's an amazing trade. There's your signal. There's your rejection from your daily floor. There's your confirmation right here. There's your entry. Boom. Patience. Patience. Yeah, that's it. So here we go. So now you got it marked up. Let's go down and let's play with it. Let's play with it, beautiful people. Let me give you guys some projection. Look at this, 30 minutes. Look at what it's doing right now. It is proven that it will go through the EMA 9. You see that? Look at it right here. Look at how they talk. Look at how they talk. The EMA 9 wants to push it up, but it is already under it. You see it? It's already under the red line. So now the red line is going to push it through it. That's how I know when the candle is, you see, I just told you. I just told you, it just happened in your face. That's how I know that the candle will close under the EMA when I know that the blue line is under the red line and it's already in normal mode. This is the pressure of the candle opening up. So I know that this wicks right here, let me show you, these wicks right here is going to push this guy back down. Where? To the rejection area, what I was just telling you. That is the only rejection area right here. You can see it right there. So that lets me know that this guy is going to get pushed into my 4-hour trap. So if I start buying right here, I'm going to lose my ass. You see? So what you wait for it to drop down because that's a 30-minute candle. So when it first opens up, it's going to have a lot of bullish force just because of this big red candle right here. You see, and it just hit a trap area. So that's why it pushes up. You see it? But look at the pressure. Look at the wick right here. Look at that wick right here. So that lets me know that this guy within probably the next 2 to 3 minutes is going to start wicking up. And it's already wicking up. Look at the wick. Watch the wick. You're going to see a wick right there. You see it? Let me get some ones in the chat if you see it. Watch it pop up. It'll pop up here in probably the next maybe 30 seconds. Why? Because it's gonna touch the red line. There he goes. There he goes. Look at that, what I tell you. Is that not fire? You see the nipple, Anthony? You see that nipple? That's hard. That's Baywatch. How do I know? Because I know the communication, I know the movement. And when that little movement happens, I know that there's some restriction there. So that lets me know that that green candle already is receiving some resistance, some mild resistance, but it's only 3 minutes into the 30-minute candle. I love you right back, Mr. Allen. This is how we do it. You see that? So that lets me know within 3 minutes of this green candle, it has already received a little resistance. So I know within another 15 minutes of that candle, it's going to start moving its way back down. You see, I already know it. So let's get into your 15 minutes. It's right at the actual EMA 9 at the bottom. Look at this. Where is the rejection? The rejection is right here. Look at this. Boom. It is at the rejection. Watch this. That 888 energy. Bink. It has stuck his head out of the rejection, and that's why you see it pushing on the EMA 9. And if, what did I tell you guys on Tuesday? If it does not close above it, then guess what happened? The rejection is still going to be valid, and it's going to get itself pushed back into an oversold market. You see how it's poking his head out right there, Ant? See how he's like turtling up right there, right there. Watch how he turtle up. And you have 11 minutes left, and this is also a brand new candle. So you have a lot of bullish force right now, but look at the wicks right here. See this wick? Y'all see this gravestone little doji right here? Y'all see that gravestone doji right there? That lets me know when it comes about right up in here, that's going to be some bearish force. So this is how you start getting into learning when to scalp against an actual running candle. Let me get some fire in the chat if you understand what I just said. This is how I know when to scalp against a running candle. I have my confirmation of my EMA 9, Trampolina. She's a trampoline, meaning when that candle gets right here under it, the EMA 9 likes to push it down. This confirms that you see, look, boop, boop, right there. Right there. You see it? Here's another confirmation right here. This is powerful stuff, beautiful people. This is very powerful stuff. You can gauge this wick and the communication between this guy and this wick and the communication with this guy. And he's like, yo, Teddy, why are you trying to leave me, bro? Why are you trying to leave me? Why you want to go all the way up here when you need to be down here with me, man? Let's get on over here in this 4-hour trap, man. They trapping down there, man. Let's get on over there, man. We got to get to the watch zone. Because I heard Emma 200 down there. She's sucking brothers up, man. Let's go down here and get her. You see? So by the time it hits max oversold, they're going to be over here messing with Emma. You see? And it's going to be slingshotting right up in here. And once it gets up in here, that's when it pushes back up to make that M. Understand that, beautiful people. If I go all the way back to the wick, to the week, it's just right here. Remember, it has to, this is what, in the long run, this is what it has to do to start basically breaking free to come on back down here. So when I'm over here and I know the overall is going to push up, I know it needs to push down. And what did I tell you guys? I would rather take a buy from my buy zone than to be taking it up in here. Let me get some ones in the chat if you understand that. I would rather take my buy from my buy zone versus to take it up in here. Because if I take the buy here, now I'm going to be dealing with drawdown. And now you're going to have 2, 3, 4, 5 entries just and then deleting them as it starts correcting itself. When you can just be patient, let that thing drop. It's proving that it will drop. Look right here. This shows you in this area, it has the capability of dropping. You see it? It shows you right there. History never lies. Look at where it's at. It has potential to drop. So right here, it has potential to drop into this zone and bing, shoot back up over here to start 100%. Like I told you, look at that. Working its way back up to make a little higher high and to complete the M. Here's the last leg of the M also right here. You see it? It's coming. It's coming. You see it right there? Let me get some 5s and put some M's in the chat. Them M's. The market is full of M's and W's. And when you see the last leg of the M, it is too easy to trade. It is too easy for like veteran traders to see, like myself, and to cash in on it. So it really rarely truly plays itself out. It always kind of figures itself kind of like up here, and then it drops. But let's get into some real movement. Let's get it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Who is fire? Who is fire? Who is fire? Is this not fire? I told you that Wick, this Wick, told Teddy, bring your ass on back down here. That's how I know how to scalp against a green candle. That's fire. Look at that. Look at that shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Smoking the shitty. Smoke them, Johnny. Smoke them. You understand, beautiful people? And I walk you through all the way of the psychology of everything that's going on without using, I used one language of exponential. I added the exponential. I used one for my boy Ant. You see that? So I also know that this is not where it really wants to go. It's just trying to make its way back down over here because it got rejected. Remember how it was poking his head up? Remember how I showed you how it poked his head up, it turtled up, and then it rejected. Why did I know that? Because that's what it does right here. And now it's coming to my what? My area. And once it closes right here in the next 6 minutes in this area, the next candle will push back up to it again. But now you'll have a new rejection line, which is here. It always rejects from here, which will bring it inside my 4-hour trap. And once it gets in my 4-hour trap, it's going to consolidate. There it goes. Look at that. You see how she touched down to that buy zone? You see how she touch it? She goes, baby, can I just see it, Poppy? Can I just see it? I have no setting, Cynthia. It's raw. You type in stochastic, it is what it is. I have no setting. This is why the class is so important, because I show individuals how to use everything at the default setting. I have not changed anything. Look at her. Watch that. Watch how she go down there and touch it. I just want to touch it, Poppy. I just want to look at it right there. Watch she get. Oh my God, Mr. Holistic, damn. Watch how she jump off of it. Watch how she jump off of her. Watch. Watch. And the reason why she's gonna jump, look at these wicks right here. Look at these wicks. Boop. Look how she jumped right there. Look at these wicks right there. Bink. Look how she get off of it right there. Look. You see it? That's how you know. She's like, ah, oh my God, I'm gonna tell everybody. You see? Look at her. He let me touch his buy zone. You see it? This is how you treat the candles. This is how you talk to them. Because when you don't talk to them like that, and I like talking nasty to the candle, for the simple fact, because it makes me feel good. And I'm really good at talking nasty, you see? So therefore, it gives me even more confidence. Look at that. Look at it. Look how she's backing up to go tell her friends. That 888? Oh my God, girl. You see it? So you can project and you can predict and you can scalp. I said, oh, she gonna come down here? She ain't gonna stay down there. She can't handle this. You know, I'm gonna break her back. So I'm gonna scalp her ass and tell her, get your ass on up there and tell your friends and bring their ass back down here with you. You see? That's how I know how to scalp up and down. Did I just not break down scalping to the best, to the T right now? Man, I'm telling you, this is how you scalp. This is how you scalp, and you judge from wick to wick, from area to area, and you be patient. And you go, yep, I know it. Now, when I see that big red candle, and I didn't see she done brought about 5 of her friends. She done also brought some BBWs down here. So I'm like, oh shit, she got some weight on her now. She done brought a big home girl. She like, shit, not only did I want to touch it, I want to bite it. So she gonna come on down here. She gonna get stuck down here. And that's how I know with the next 3 minutes, they gonna close up under here. You see, because they already proven that they can get up under the 4-hour trap. They proven that they can get through my 4-hour trap. So they're going to come back down here and they're going to say, yo, there's a party down there with Mr. H at the 1 hour watch zone. So we need to get on back down there, girl. So she coming up here. She telling all of her homies. She telling all of her homies right now. The Emma, the trampolina, is going to say, oh, y'all better get y'all ass back down there and handle that. You see? They came to raise boom boom room. You see what I'm saying? You see that? So in the next 2 minutes, this is proven that she can basically come on down here. So that's where you see your consolidation at. Let me get off of SP. Let me get off of SP. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this big old wick right there. Look at that big old thing right there. I'm telling y'all, she can come right here. And by the time most people, it's like, and when the news get hit, and she can drop her drawers all the way down here just to pick up this and just say, you know what? Not only do I want Mr. H, I want Alex, I want David, I want G4, I want Anthony, I want Dalber. She can just get straight horse. I want Rob. I want everybody that was watching us this morning, girl. So the importance of my 4 hours watch zone, if I start seeing bearish momentum right here and I say, oh shit, I think it's just going to complete the M leg right here, then I'm no longer interested in the bigger movement. I know it's going to come down here and make that big movement. And then you're going to see some big jerking, like some big, poof, like blast off movement. That's when you see these big candles. Like they done went all the way down. They say, you know what? They're going to bounce off that daily floor. Boom, like that, and come back and regulate. Like, girl, my husband about to come home, girl. You better get your ass back up there by that daily floor. You better get your ass back up here, girl. You see? Check it out. Check it out. 45 seconds. Watch it. And if this candle closes close to this 4 hour trap, the next candle is going to for sure break through. That's how you test it. If this candle closes up over in here, now my original plan is going to be in fruition, where it's going to constantly keep fighting. So that's how you do it, beautiful people. That's how you have A, you have B, you have little C projection. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Look at the 16 seconds. Watch it. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch the next candle right there. Watch it right here with the little cursor at. Boom. Watch this. So it opens up green. That wick right here. Say, girl, where the hell you think you're going? MO9 now knows that it has enough bearish pressure. So look where it opened up at. It opened right here. So now the next push is going to push her ass all the way back down here. She's going to close down up in here. You see? That's how it works. That's how it works. And that's a hook. And this is your reversal hook. So when I see this hook, that lets me know that she's going to be a hooker and she's going to come down just like this. Look. Bink. And create another one. Bink. Like that. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. What did I tell you? Look at her. Look what she's doing. Get out of here. Let me get these hookers out of here. These Orange Blossom Trail hookers. What did I tell you? Now she got enough strength. So now she going. Now she going. I appreciate you, Rob. So somebody else give me another pair. Let's keep skating. Y'all want to skate on some gold right now? I know a lot of y'all like some gold. Let me see. AU, GU. What are we close to? Let's go to GU right now since we right here. What we got on GU? GU about to hit max. Look at this. GU about to hit max on the 15 minutes. Bang. GU already hitting max. It's hitting the max. It's in the 1 hour watch zone. It done came back and it's in my 1 hour watch zone. Look at that, beautiful people. It's in the 1 hour watch zone and it's maxed overbought already. So when I tell you these little zones are so powerful, I go back and I try to find the last time it was there and it was literally right here and it made really big movement. So that's a real big movement. You go to your currency strength, look at that. Oh man, GBP versus USD, look at the difference. So let's put it in the chat. If GBP is stronger, what do we be looking for? That's the max over. That's where I'm going to sell from, Ant. You talking about this line right here? So when it gets up here, look at what happens. It drops. It drops. It drops. So I sell from here and I buy from here. So I got red at the top, green at the bottom. So right here, you're going to start seeing this guy start breaking off right here. But I don't want to go in for the sale until when? It must confirm itself. So when this guy closes up here, the next candle must break down. Do you see that? Look at that drop. Look at that drop right there. But guess where he at? You see it? See where he at on the stochastics? Look at where he at. Look at that drop. That lets me know that he's gonna pop right back up because he's still on top. He's still on top. And that red line is going to try to go like this and go bing, pushing back up, bing, pushing back up. Now, if he crosses, I think this is what Alexandra be saying, the death cross. But look at right now. I told you, he pushed down and you have green volume. He's going to push him right back up. Look at that. Right there on the spot. That's like right there on the spot. So that lets me know it has 11 minutes. So within the next 10 minutes, you're going to start seeing it try to reject, but then it'll come by right up in here because there's another rejection area right here. Let me show you. Bink. Look at that. There's your rejection area. So if this is going to present a hammer, a reverse hammer in my watch zone area and my 4-hour trap area, that is where I start going. All right, how do you trade on a hammer, beautiful people? You see it? It just showed you a hammer. Now it's pushing back up. Look at that. Now it's pushing back up. But if it shows me a reverse hammer, no, Jordan. If it's hammering down from here, whether it's green or red, the next candle must close under it, and that is proven bearish momentum. But you got your regular hammer and your reverse hammer. No, you probably ain't learned the hammer yet. It's just a sell signal and a buy signal. You see it? Y'all see that, beautiful people? So that's how I immediately, you go to your 1 hour. Where is it at? It's right here at the Emma. Emma finna suck her up. Emma sucked her up. You pick GBP. You pick the strongest pair. And it shows you. Look at that. GBP is stronger. USD is weaker. The market is going in an uptrend. So if I go to it and I see it is already going in the uptrend, I know that it's finna retrace. So I don't want to be taking buys up and in this area right here because it's just going to keep going back and forth, back and forth. It's already maxed out. So I need to let it come back down and catch one of these momentums right at the daily floor and then catch a really good buy. You see? That's how you do it. That's how you do it because the next retracement could take it all the way up here. So when I draw it out, watch this, just from your 15 minutes, the market is right here. It could push up, bink. Hold on, let me get rid of it. Let me get rid of all my lines right now. Let me get rid of all my lines just to show you. Boop. The market could easily push up here to these wicks. Bink. Bounce right back down, get sucked to the Emma, to this wick right here. Bounce from there, get pulled right back up to retest this area. and come about right up in here to this little confusion area right up in there. You see that? Bink. And now this is your floor. So it comes back, touches that, bounces up because of that green candle right there. And now this is your new consolidated area right here. You see it? See that new floor right there? 1, 2, 3. So it comes, hits this area, does not have enough force. So it comes right back down to this area here. Bink, grabs new buyers, pushes up, breaks through this wall right here. Once it breaks through this wall, it'll hit these wicks right here. You see that? Bink, like that. Bow. Come back down, retest the bottom of this floor now. Like this. I would even give it, I should have went up a little bit further, but we'll go about right here just to make it look good. Boom. Now it's in these consolidated areas right here. I'm now finna skate. Now I'm gonna skate. Now you guys know what I'm doing. Bang. Bang. Back down to the big boy wick right here. That's how it could easily travel up. So I cut it off. I go to a line chart. And you can see your movement. Beautiful. Yes, yes. You see that? Like that. That's how I can predict that little, that's structure. Will it keep structure? I doubt it because it's already maxed over bought. So it'll probably boom, it'll probably drop down. That's why I'm always ready. So I'll predict what it should do. And then that's the most like ideal movement. But the most ideal movement is too easy to make money. So it ain't gonna give you that. So I'm already going, hell, it's gonna get right here. I'm gonna see a slingshot back down to the EMA 9. So I'm gonna position myself. Look at this. Bing. You see that? It's already maxed. It's like maxed out up here. You see it? It's gonna be maxed out. If I put my little maxed out right here, bing, it's maxed out. I go to the 15. Look at the 15. She maxed. I told you she gonna come back up here. Look at that. Oh yeah, she maxed out. So when she maxed out, she got to drop. She got to drop back down in this little area right here. Somebody put another thing in there. We got, oh shit, we ain't got but 5 more minutes. We ain't got but 5 more minutes. Let me dance for y'all. I heard somebody say dirty 30. Somebody said dirty 30. Oh, look at that. Look at dirty 30. Coming back up here. She already, so imagine scalping her and catching it. Bing, bing, bing. Look at that. She maxed oversold right now. She's already peaked up. So guess what she gonna do? She's gonna try to push out of these little rejection areas. But it's gonna be hard for her, you see? It's gonna be hard for her to get up out of there. You see that? It's hard for her to get up out of there because when US dirty 30 is in reject and then overbought or oversold, she like fights and then gets stuck there, you see? Look at that one-leg monster. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look how she's trying to push through. Look how she's trying to push through. So when I do like technical analysis and I'm like online and I'm doing it like on TikTok, I like to read, I like to mark my charts up like I would normally do. And then I would like to go, I will go to the 1 minute because the 1 minute gives you like direct movement. You see that? It gives you like real deal live, draw, quick crop, like Doc Holiday movement. Hold on, let me get it on up here so you guys can see it. Look at that. Look at that push. It shows you the real movement of the indicators. You see that? So watch how she come back down. She should get right up here. She'll probably try to touch this little rejection area right there. Look at it. Look at the blue line right there. I coach you all the way through it. She'll come by right up in this little area right here. Look at this, like right up in here. Look at where she at. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. I just put that blue line. I just put that blue line. You see that? I just put that blue line. I go down here and I say, oh, it ain't shit down there. It ain't shit down there. So she going again. Let me touch it, Mr. Holistic. Let me touch it. I just want to touch it. Huh? Right here. Look, watch it. Watch it right there. Right here on the stochastics. Touch and go. Touch and go. Touch and go. And then only when she breaks through, that's when you know you're going to have new movement. You see? Only when it breaks through. But look at where she go. She said, oh, it's too big. It's too big. It's 888. And then she flies off. You see? Bink. She come back down with her friends. And these are 1 minute candles. So they have literally zero value. It's just true movement. So I like to coach you guys through the movement. I never trade on the 1 minute. I never trade on it, but I coach you from it because I can commentate from it because you have live action. Yeah, live action. See how she under that rejection now? You see how she under it? So that means that they have made it through and they're going to come on back down here now to being max oversold. You see it? In 30-some seconds, you're going to see her stay up under here and the EMA9 should push him on down. And that's when you know, there you go. You see? There she goes. There she goes. That's like live commentating right there. Boom. Look at that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got your ass, Mr. H. We can handle it. We ratchet queens. We can handle it. We dirty 30. You see? I told you. And this is like live interaction. And I know that it's down here now that once it hits max oversold, guess what's going to happen? Yes, bang, right there. Now she's in that zone. So guess what she's going to do? She's going to try to, I'm done with your ass, Mr. H. I ain't got time with you because you be trying to make me learn. I don't want to be learning shit. I just wanted to touch it and go. So now she's going to take her ass right on back up where she came from. You see? And now she poking her head back at the new rejection. So she's going to get stuck right there. She's going to come back down. Y'all still down here, girl? Girl, let's go up here. Dauber up here, girl. And then they're going to run their asses on up there. That's how they do it. I'm out of time, Cash. I'm out of time, Cash. Look at her. See, I told you, they gone. They gone. Look how she poke her head. Look at the poke in the head right there, Aunt. You see that? You see how she poked her head? Now they're getting rejected. They're going back to get the rest of their friends. Go get the rest of them. You better get your ass up here, girl. We need to go. You driving. You got the keys. She's like, I just want to get one more taste. And then boom, they bounce out. Let me get some fire in the chat if y'all enjoyed this class, beautiful people. What up, LC? Let me get some fire in the class in the chat if you enjoy the simplicity of 100% knowing how to skate through the market. This is like skating. And I'm telling y'all, if I'm like by myself and just like not like making jokes and shit, and I'm just like dead ass serious, I can do that shit in like 3 minutes. It took me about 3 minutes to lace up out. I say probably about 10 to 15 minutes to lace up like 5, 6 pairs. And once I open up Club Holistic and I know they finna come down there and get that and drop it like it's hot, it's on and popping. Oh, you hit that scalp, that's what's popping. I love it. And let me tell you guys, as you guys see me doing this, even though I do not give you guys direct entry points, I show you exactly where it's happening at. So if you're not like taking these little areas when I'm just calling them out, and I'm like damn near 90.99, like 99% accurate. I'm like hella accurate. So I'm like telling you guys, I don't have to give you direct, like, yo, right there, this number, this stop loss, and this is your profit, take 1, take 2. Bro, fuck, I'm calling it out in your face. I'm walking you through it like 2 minutes, 1 minute, 45 seconds before it happens. You see, before it even happens, I'm telling you. Deuces. I love y'all. Y'all get y'all screenshots. Let me get my glasses off. I got to go get ready. It's gonna be a long fucking day today. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Deuces, beautiful people. And by the way, go get into that mindset. I think we got mindset right now. Alex got mindset. Yeah, go get that out. Go get that mindset. Deuces, beautiful people. Put in the chat how y'all felt, what you learned, how you feel about that connection, all that shit. Put the reviews in there. Deuces, beautiful people. And we recorded it.